Jennifer Hernandez.
Adler Planetarium has fired 15 full-time workers. Due to money issues, the museum was forced to make cutbacks. It still has about 200 workers on staff. The president and CEO of Adler says the layoffs will not affect the visitors' experience. In order to keep parade goers safe, in 2012, the parade committee created a no-tolerance policy for alcohol. Ernie Banks is remembered as more than just a baseball player. He is a role model to many and a friend who his fans say they will never forget. The night was definitely filled with glitz and glamour during the 87th annual Oscar celebration. Furious 7 has opened in theaters throughout Chicagoland. This is the 7th movie from the Fast and the Furious series. NBC News is reporting that President Barack Obama's library will be built in Chicago. They gave their all on the field to win the championship, but allegedly not following the rules caused them to lose the title.
Days after the Jackie Robinson West Little League team had their national title taken away, people came to Rainbow Push Coalition on the city's south side for a rally in support of the team.
It's great that the neighborhood can come out and support us.
The team lost their championship title a few weeks ago after a reporter found that some players lived outside of boundary maps. But some supporters say the team did not do anything wrong.
I had no doubt that my community would be here to support this injustice that has happened to 13-year-old African-American children in the city of Chicago.
As you can tell behind me, community leaders, teammates, and parents have gotten together to show their love and support for JRW.
Investigate every team in the league. If you're going to investigate these young children, investigate every child. Investigate Las Vegas before you give them the trophy.
These kids are young, talented, and black, and we're going to uphold them.
The head of Evergreen Park Athletic Association says even though he feels sorry for the kids, the team deserved to have their title taken away.
Nobody can take away what you accomplished on the field. It's unfortunate that you're being asked to be held accountable for the actions of some adults.
Jane says it wasn't fair that the team cheated by filling out the roster with players who lived outside the district.
There was so much readily available information about the kids living outside the boundaries, via principals and community officials laying claim to the kids.
The team's violation cost JRW manager Daryl Butler a suspension from Little League activity. As of now, Little League says it stands behind its decision to vacate JRW's national title. The team has hired an attorney who says the team has yet to receive a formal notification of the situation. Back to you. On April 28th, Supreme Court heard oral arguments on 4 cases related to same-sex marriage. The justices will determine whether there is a constitutional right to marry and whether states have an obligation to perform same-sex marriages.
Same-sex couples say the right to marry is about equality. The Supreme Court is currently taking up the issue. Justice will soon decide if marriage equality is rooted in the U.S. Constitution.
It's fantastic that we're supporting legalization of gay marriage because being able to marry the one you love should be a basic human right.
A new poll by NBC News and the Wall Street Journal finds that nearly 3 in 5 Americans want to see the Supreme Court legalize gay marriage throughout the United States.
It's not even something that should be debated. It's just common sense, if that makes any sense. I feel like just the fact that there's controversy surrounding it is embarrassing, almost.
As of now, these 36 states allow same-sex marriage.
I am all for same-sex marriage. Gay people are people too. Same as straight people. If straight people can get married, so should gay people.
Many young people say traditional marriages have changed, and it's time for marriage equality to be for all and not some.
Actually was part of a volunteer group that helped to pass same-sex marriage in Illinois, so I'm very proud of that, and I am excited for it to reach the rest of the country.
The Supreme Court will make its decision by the end of June. If approved, same-sex couples will be able to wed in all 50 states. If opposed, gay marriage bans will be reinstituted in the states where they were previously approved. Back to you.
A final farewell for baseball legend Ernie Banks. On January 31st, fans waited in line for hours at the Fourth Presbyterian Church on the city's north side to pay their respects to Banks.
I'm here with my daughter today, and I raised her to be a Cubs fan as well, so she's with me, and we're just here to experience the moment.
The former Cubs player died January 23rd from a heart attack. Banks is remembered for his love of baseball and the Cubs.
Ernie Banks is remembered as more than just the baseball player. He is a role model to many and a friend who, as fans say, they will never forget.
Banks joined the Cubs in 1953 as the first African American on a franchise team. Fans say what separated him from all the others was his character.
He was warm, he was sunshine. There was never a day that was cloudy and overcast with Ernie Banks. He always made you as a Cub fan feel like this was the day they were going to finally do it. And they always ended up in 8th place. But he was always first place.
Fans were also able to pay tribute to Mr. Cub by visiting a statue temporarily located in Daly Plaza.
Said, what baseball was about. It was about a good time, about fans, about camaraderie, teammates, and Let's Play 2 was, his saying, and I thought, what great way to honor the Cubs and him by trying to get a license plate. And I got him 20 years ago, and I've had him on my car ever since.